Welcome to Learning Nails and Aesthetics. We are continuing Chapter 4, starting on page 83 in the Milady Foundations book. Identify common beauty professional health issues. All professions run the risk of certain health problems. However, some are much more common for beauty professionals. These are also mostly preventable or easily treated, and ignoring them can lead to more complex issues. Allergies, overexposure. Allergies are hypersensitivity disorders of the immune system. Allergic reactions occur when a person's immune system reacts negatively to normal, harmless substances in the environment. Such reactions are often manifested by itchy eyes, a runny nose, wheezing, a skin rash, or diarrhea. Many of the allergies that develop in beauty professionals are related to a few common sources: fragrances in products, preservatives in products, chemicals used in service, excessive exposure to moisture. You may work for many years with a product without any issue and suddenly notice signs of a developing allergy. This may begin as irritation only and then develop into something that can make it painful to do your job. Whilst it may be difficult to determine the source of the allergic reaction, the symptoms will continue to get worse with repeated exposure. If you cannot remove the allergen, a visit to your physician may offer some solutions. While the use of gloves can limit your exposure to chemicals, it is important to wash and thoroughly dry your hands after you take them off. In fact, the importance of thoroughly drying your hands after every exposure to moisture cannot be overstated. Once you have dried your hands, use a lotion or cream to restore moisture to the skin and enhance skin integrity. Always be conscious of ongoing irritation or symptoms and be vigilant about limiting exposure. Back, hip, and foot pain. Proper ergonomics is the best prevention of many of the bone and joint pains associated with being a beauty professional. However, there are several other things you can do to avoid and reduce the pain associated with your profession. While style is important, one of the most important decisions you will make is what footwear you choose to wear at work every day, particularly for those who stand 8 to 10 hours a day. Improper footwear creates a tremendous amount of pressure on your feet and can lead to lifelong issues and pain. Choosing a shoe that offers support to all parts of the foot, including the arch, is extremely important. Maintaining a healthy weight for your frame is sometimes hard to do, but is another joint saver when you are on your feet all day. The joints of your hips, knees, and ankles were not designed to hold extra weight in a largely stationary position for long periods of time. Consider support hose stockings to avoid painful and dangerous varicose veins. These are hereditary for many people. However, even this tendency can be mitigated by use of compression garments. Dehydration. While everyone knows that staying hydrated is an important component of good health, it is often hard to do on a daily basis. When working in a salon, spa, or barber shop, it can be difficult to drink the proper amount of fluid and also find the time to go to the bathroom. Nevertheless, making the decision to restrict fluids to avoid bathroom breaks can have consequences for your health and well-being. In addition, your body relies on the water in the food you eat, so if you are also skipping meals, that adds to your water deficit. The initial signs of dehydration may be subtle. By the time you feel thirsty, you are already dehydrated. If you let the problem persist, the symptoms will continue to escalate, with dizziness, increased heart rate, and fainting. Remember, your body requires water to function, and your clients deserve your best judgment and steady hands when providing a service. Things that could be jeopardized by allowing yourself to become dehydrated. Here's a tip. Consider eating multiple small meals or snacks throughout your day rather than 3 large meals, or instead of skipping meals entirely. Small, frequent Meals maintain the energy your body and your brain in particular needs to stay focused and efficient. This goes double for lunch. A large lunch tends to bring with it the dreaded afternoon slump. Did you know? Never use hydrogen peroxide on a cut. While it is a great disinfectant, it also kills the cells intended to start healing of tissue, leaving your cut open to secondary infections longer. Hair splinters and cuts. Both hair splinters and cuts are common for those who work with hair, even among the most experienced professionals. While these can seem like a minor annoyance at times, they also present the opportunity for infection. A hair splinter should be removed immediately by softening the skin using warm water and removing the splinter with tweezers. The hands should be washed afterwards with soap and water and an antiseptic and bandage applied to the area. A cut should also be washed immediately with soap and water and an antiseptic or antibiotic product applied prior to applying a bandage. Check-in. What can you do to help avoid developing allergies due to overexposure? Protect yourself with proper body mechanics. Your muscles and bones work together as a musculoskeletal system, allowing you to walk, raise your arms, and use your fingers. Ergonomics is the science of designing the workplace as well as its equipment and tools to make specific body movements more comfortable, efficient, and safe. For example, a hydraulic chair or treatment table can be raised or lowered to accommodate beauty professionals of different heights, allowing each professional to service clients without bending over too far. Certain tools, such as shears, are designed to eliminate hand fatigue because repetitive movements are a particular concern. Each year, hundreds of beauty professionals report musculoskeletal disorders, including carpal tunnel syndrome, a wrist injury, and back injuries. Beauty professionals may have to stand or sit all day and perform repetitive movements. This makes them susceptible to problems of the hands, wrists, shoulders, neck, back, feet, and legs. Prevention is the key to avoid problems. An awareness of your posture and movements, coupled with good work habits, proper tools, and equipment, will enhance your health and comfort. Caution: wearing inappropriate shoes at work is not only uncomfortable, but it can also be dangerous. Flip-flops and open-toed shoes are not safe to wear around electrical tools and sharp implements. Posture. Good posture conveys an image of confidence and can prevent fatigue and many other physical problems. Sitting or standing improperly can put a great deal of stress on your neck, shoulders, back, and legs. Having good posture allows you to get through your day feeling good and doing your best work. Practice the following guidelines for maintaining a more stress-free standing posture. Hold your head up and chin parallel to the floor. Keep your neck elongated and balanced directly above the shoulders. Lift your upper body so that your chest is up and out. Do not slouch. Hold your shoulders level and relaxed. Stand with your spine straight. Just as there is a mechanically correct posture for standing, there is also a correct sitting posture. Use the following guidelines to learn to sit in a balanced position. Keep your hips level and horizontal. Do not tilt forward or backward. Flex your knees slightly and position them over your feet. Lower your body smoothly into the chair, keeping your back straight. Place the soles of your feet on the floor directly under your knees. Keep the seat of the chair even with your knees. This will allow the upper and lower legs to form a 90-degree angle at the knees. Distribute your body weight evenly on both hips. Keep your torso erect. When sitting at a desk, make sure it is at the correct height so that the upper and lower parts of your arm form a right angle when you are writing. Ergonomics. Ergonomics is important in your ability to work and in your body wellness. Repetitive motions have a cumulative effect on the muscles and joints. To avoid problems, monitor yourself as you work to see if you are falling into these bad habits. Gripping or squeezing implements too tightly. Bending your wrist up or down repeatedly, or contorting your wrist when using the tools of your profession. Holding your arms too far away from your body as you work. Holding your elbow at more than a 60-degree angle away from your body for extended periods of time. Elbows should be close to the body when cutting. Bending forward and or twisting your body to get closer to your clients. To avoid ergonomic-related issues, follow these guidelines. Keep your wrist in a straight or neutral position as much as possible. When working on a client's hands or fingers, do not reach across the table. Have the client extend their hand across the table to you. Use ergonomically designed implements. Keep your back and neck straight. Stand on an anti-fatigue mat. When standing to cut hair, position your legs hip width apart, bending your knees slightly, and align your pelvic area with your abdomen. Counter the negative impact of repetitive motions or long periods spent in one position by stretching and walking around at intervals. Always put your well-being first. Lifting mechanics. Whatever you're lifting, be it patients off to tables. What? Let me start that over again. Lifting mechanics. Whatever you are lifting, be it patients off of tables in the treatment room or boxes onto shelves in the storeroom, always follow these safe lifting guidelines. 1. Keep your feet about shoulder width apart. 2. Keep chin up and back straight. 3. Bend at the knees, not at the back. 4. Keep objects close to your body. 5. Do not twist your body when lifting or carrying. 6. Exhale when lifting. 7. Lift with the legs, not the back. 8. Push or pull instead of lifting. 9. Never reach more than 18 inches away from your body. 10. Avoid fast, jerky motions when lifting. Activity. Ergonomic exercises. Practice these quick exercises to help you relieve stress from repetitive movements or from standing or sitting in one position for too long. For wrists, 1. Stand up straight. 2. Raise both of your arms straight out. 3. Bend your wrist so your fingers point upwards. Hold for 5 seconds. 4. Holding your wrist steady, turn your hands so your fingers face the floor. Hold for 5 seconds. 5. Repeat the cycle 5 times. For fingers, 1. Get a ball the size of a tennis or tension ball. 2. Grip it tight for a count of 5. Release. 3. Repeat 5 times. For shoulders, 1. Stand up straight and shrug your shoulders upwards. 2. Roll your shoulders back. Hold for a count of 5. 3. To reverse direction, roll your shoulders forward. Hold for a count of 5. 4. Repeat 5 times. Check-in. What are 4 ways you can avoid ergonomic-related injuries? Recognize the challenges posed by pregnancy. The most critical development of the fetus, the brain, and the heart are complete within 12 weeks. During this time, exposure to chemicals should be minimal and only when necessary. If you are trying to get pregnant, it is important that you pay attention to chemical labels both at home and at work. Even cleaning chemicals that you use every day have precautionary statements about their use during pregnancy. So, as you begin to think about childbearing, reread the labels and understand the safe use of certain products. It is important to remember that everything that touches your skin is absorbed, as is every fume or vapor that you inhale. While this might be a risk you are willing to take for yourself, it is not a safe decision for your unborn baby. When your clients tell you they are pregnant where you can see for yourself, it is important to review with them the chemicals being used in their services and allow them an opportunity to read the label or SDS if they wish. When in doubt, direct a client to their physician and give them time to make a decision they are comfortable with in terms of services during pregnancy. I would like to add, if you are pregnant or breastfeeding or trying to become pregnant, you need to avoid salicylic acid. Always read the ingredients. Pregnancy in the salon, spa, or barber shop. Regardless of who is pregnant, the following precautions should be followed. Always extend your arm the full length when using a spray and direct the spray away from yourself and your client. When possible, spray with the container held below the waistline. Wear gloves during any chemical process, including cleaning. Ensure that the gloves you have chosen are appropriate for the chemicals you are using. For example, gloves made from petroleum products are broken down by products containing petroleum. Avoid setting at a pedicure bowl when the adjacent one is being disinfected. Running disinfectant or bleach through the pedicure jets causes the chemical to become airborne. Wash hands frequently. Check-in. How should pregnant individuals handle chemicals? Apply the healthy professional. Congratulations on completing this chapter. Before you move on, take a moment to think about how these healthy professional topics apply to your particular discipline. Discuss with a classmate or study group ways in which you can fit healthy eating into a busy day on the job. Specific ergonomic concerns you'll want to watch out for, possible injuries to avoid during your services, and so on. Competency progress. How are you doing with the healthy professional? Check off the Chapter 4 learning objectives below that you feel you have mastered. Leave unchecked those objectives you will need to return to. Explain the healthy professional. Discuss nutritional needs in a beauty context. Practice proper hydration. Describe how immunity keeps the body safe. Explain when to take a sick day. Identify common beauty professional health issues. Protect yourself with proper body mechanics. Recognize the challenges posed by pregnancy. Glossary. Acquired immunity. Immunity that is developed after overcoming a disease. Through inoculation, such as flu vaccinations, or through exposure to natural allergies such as pollen, cat dander, and ragweed. Allergies, hypersensitivity disorders of the immune system. Antibiotics, substances that kill or slow the growth of bacteria and other microorganisms. Carbohydrates, nutrients needed for energy to run every function within the body. Ergonomics, the science of designing the workplace as well as its equipment and tools to make specific body movements more comfortable, efficient, and safe. Fats, nutrients needed for body functions, including hormones, sebum production, and absorption of fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K. Immunity, the ability of the body to resist and destroy pathogens and respond to infection. Minerals, nutrients used by cells to produce important biochemicals that have many body functions. Natural immunity, immunity that is particularly inherited and partly developed through healthy living. Nutrition, the process involved in taking in nutrients and assimilating and utilizing them. Patch test, a test for identifying a possible allergy in a client, also known as predisposition test. Proteins, nutrients important for building muscle and blood tissue and for cell repair and replacement. Vitamins, nutrients required for many body functions to occur, including normal metabolism. Vitamin A, supports the overall health of skin, aids in the health, function, and repair of skin cells, has been shown to improve the skin's elasticity and thickness. Vitamin C, an important substance needed for proper repair of the skin and tissue, promotes the production of collagen in the skin's dermal tissues, aids in and promotes the skin's healing process. Vitamin D enables the body to properly absorb and use calcium, the element needed for proper bone development and maintenance. Vitamin D also promotes rapid healing of the skin. Vitamin E helps protect the skin from harmful effects of the sun's UV light. Water makes up 50 to 70% of the body's weight and is necessary for virtually every function of the cells and body. And that is the end of chapter 4. Next video will be chapter 5, infection control. Again, I'll probably only do half of the chapter. The entire thing just makes it too long. And it's just easier, I think. Okay, thank you very much for listening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And have a great day. Thanks. Bye.